Every nod to the past fans may have missed during Eastenders' 35th anniversary episodes. The 35th anniversary episodes of popular soap Eastenders are making deliberate nods to the show's history. Some of the intentional details may well have been missed by fans so far, but there's plenty of Easter eggs, as they're known in showbiz, to digest. Many clever throwbacks are just too good not to be acknowledged. The Mirror reports loyal viewers of the soap have been spotting the nods to the past all week, with many of them paying homage to past characters and crew members from the BBC soap. From references to the very first episode and some of the most iconic Walford residents, not to mention the soap's creators, there's been several things to look out for. A shock death. It was only right the first episode of the 35th anniversary would see the discovery of a dead body. The first ever episode of the BBC soap back in 1985 saw residents of Walford discover Reg Cox dying in his flat, with him very quickly passing away. 35 years later, and Sonia Fowler walked into her kitchen to find Leo King dead on the floor, murdered by Whitney Dean. That's not the only link though, with Leo's body being discovered in Cotton's house. Back in 1985, her son Nick Cotton was in the very episode when Den Watts and others found the body of Reg, while decades later it was confirmed he was also his killer. Eastenders archivist Mark James Lowe pointed out on Twitter that Leo was initially hit in the head with a jewelry box, mirroring Lucy Beale's murder weapon in 2014. Also, Leo was a stalker killed by the person he was obsessed with on Valentine's Day, mirroring the murder of Saskia Duncan by Steve Owen in 1999. The Smith Holland. When welcoming the party guests to the boat on the Thames, the captain said its name was the Smith Holland. The soap's original writers who created the show were Julia Smith and Tony Holland, hence the nod. The Thames. Naturally, the party to celebrate the beloved pub the Queen Vic winning an award would be on a boat on the Thames. The river, and the map of London, has been the main feature of the soap's opening and ending credits forever. For the big week the intro got a dark revamp. Former characters. From recent characters including Lauren Branning and the Carter children, to some of the legends from the past, several name checks were made throughout the week. Sonia was on the phone to her mum Carol Jackson, while Kathy Beale and Sharon Watts spoke of former icons Angie Watts and Lou Beale. There were some blasts from the past for sure. One name in particular may have been hard to spot unless you were watching closely. The coach the residents boarded to get to the boat party had the name Hewitt on the side of it, Hewitt being the surname of Arthur Fowler's Flint Christine who left the soap in 1993. Also, the boat featured photos of a number of past Walford residents who have come and gone over the years, including Roxy Mitchell. Reg Cox. As well as airing a murder discovery in the episodes, there was also another nod to Reg Cox who died in the first ever episode of the BBC soap. The boat's captain introduced himself as Matthew Cox. Several viewers spotted the link straight away, taking to Twitter to share their observation. Linda Carter's alcoholism. Soap boss Kate Oates recently confirmed Linda's ongoing alcoholism plot was linked back to former character Angie Watts' same battle. It's taken center stage yet again this week during the 35th anniversary episodes, just after husband Mick asked for a divorce. This replicates scenes from Christmas 1986 when Den Watts famously handed wife Angie a set of divorce papers. Facet Doc. The boat incident was reported to have occurred at Facet Dock. Viewers may or may not be aware that the design of Walford was based on Facet Square in Dalston in East London. We're sure the next two episodes will feature a lot more nods too. Eastenders' 35th anniversary episodes continue all this week at 7:30 p.m. on Thursday, and 8 p.m. on Friday on BBC One.